Hi there! Hope everyone's week's going well. We're getting near the end. It's almost Friday. Yay! Continuing on with Pumpkin Week, we are going to be making pumpkin mashed potatoes. Let's get to it. It's time for another episode of Cooking with Kaitlin. That's me. Enjoy! Alright, to begin with, we've got some salted water reaching a boil. We're going to cut up sweet potatoes because we'll be adding pumpkin puree to this, but you can use sweet potatoes or regular potatoes for your pumpkin mashed potatoes. I decided to go with sweet potatoes just because it's the other stuff we're putting in, and they're a little more nutritious than potatoes. We just haven't used them in a while. So I'm just going to chop these up, and then as they're ready, I'm going to toss them on into the water. I'll check back in a second. Alright, so got them chopped up. Remember, sweet potatoes, you want thinner and smaller pieces than regular potatoes because they're just firmer. It takes them longer to boil and get soft. And obviously you can peel yours if you prefer yours peeled. If it was a casserole, I'd have peeled these. For mashed potatoes, we typically like the skin in ours. And I'm going to boil them about 20 to 30 minutes till they're soft enough to pierce with a fork, come right in, come right out. You would want that for either potato before you move on to the next. So we'll check back when that's done. Y'all, it just occurred to me I forgot to put the microphone on, so I'm going to repeat all that. At least 1 can of pumpkin puree. I had a little left over from 2 other recipes. I know this is the 3rd, but this is actually the 4th video I'm doing. So you can add a few more ounces if you've got some left over you want to use up, but you don't have to. 3 tablespoons of butter, 1/3 a cup of cream. The potatoes are nice and soft. So just going to get it all mixed in there now before we add our spices. Do apologize for the dead air time. It's also hard to go back and, well, done it before. Not saying I won't do it again, but if I can quickly summarize and apologize, I will hope you will all just forgive me. If not, sorry. All right, now we've got it all nice and mashed up. We can add our seasonings. Okay, first things first, around a half teaspoon of cinnamon and ginger. And the ginger. Then, honestly, just a couple of shakes of ground cloves, because it's like almost 1/8 of a teaspoon. So just a few shakes, really and truly. Put those over there. Do a couple shakes of salt. Then to mess with everything in our heads, but it's allegedly very, very good, so we're gonna trust them. A couple shakes of pepper. Remember, sometimes the sweet and savory can balance really nicely. There we go, guys. We're not quite done. We got a few other. Got Worcestershire sauce, just a teaspoon. Again, that sweet and savory can come into play really well in a lot of things. I think like chicken mole, but that's also got like some heat. Then our final thing to add is our maple syrup. If I remember how much, where is that? That's what I thought. Okay. It's the stickiest, so I was waiting on it. Then I lost its place in the list. 2 tablespoons. Getting all that off there. If you heard that, it's because to go with this, I'm cooking us up some brats. Some brats and mashed potatoes with pumpkin, or pumpkin mashed potatoes, really. All right. Gonna get all that nicely mixed in there. That smells really good all mixed together, so that's a good sign. Okay. Now we're gonna adjust. And then you can adjust your taste from there. I think I'm gonna do just a smidge more of the cinnamon. I think that's really about all that's missing. Maybe a little bit of the ginger. Cloves are very strong. I don't know about the cloves. That's why you do so little usually. All right, we'll just do one little shake. But again, this is where you adjust to your taste. So we're just getting that mixed right in there. And I think the creaminess is fine. I don't think it needs any more butter or cream, but again, your taste, your choice. There we go. That's good. All right, so we'll serve it up. They say if you wish, you can drizzle some maple syrup on top. Sounds a little too elfish to me, but to each their own again. Bon appetit. We'll see you later.